Mr. Classing?
Here.
Mrs. Daniel?
Here.
Mrs. Chapman?
Here.
Mr. Payne?
Here.
Mr. Austin?
Yes, here.
Mr. McCoy?
Here.
Welcome to the special meeting of the South Point Village Council, Monday, July 20th, 2026. We have 4 items on the agenda, and only those 4 items can be discussed. Resolution 2111, final resolution regarding South Point sidewalks. This is something we've talked about for 8 years now, and we're finally beginning to get down to, they will be bid out in a month or so. Construction should start in the spring.
Of next year?
Yes, it won't be this year. It just keeps getting later and later. Are there any questions about the resolution?
The mayor won $130,000 our park participation. Was you anticipating that?
Yes, and we anticipated that 8 years ago when we first started talking about this.
So when those numbers were forecasted forward, I just couldn't recall that I had ever seen a number. I mean, there was projections, there's wordage. I know what the cost, the overall cost of the project was anticipated being, but our level of participation, you feel that that's accurate? That
Yes.
130? You
Yes.
do?
Yes.
There won't be any more.
No, it shouldn't be any more. And we've gotten a little bit more money over the course of the years as costs have gone up. We've gotten, another $200,000 over the course of the years from the, Cuyahoga Interstate Planning Commission.
Why aren't they doing it this year? I thought the whole thing was, they were gonna be ready to start.
That's ODOT. All the scheduling is done by ODOT.
You want to move forward with this?
Yes. We wanted to move forward for quite a number of years with it.
It's about 6 months, it'll be a decade, but I mean, it was,
Yeah.
So did we plan and have we put in back any money for this?
It'll come from the street fund. The street fund budget balance is $300,000.
I've already done the PO for it.
Okay.
there's wordage in here that indicates if the cost changes that we could be held for additional financial liability. Did you see that, Mayor?
Where is that?
Well, under the contract, section 5, number 5, it says that the LPA agrees to assume and bear 100% of the entire cost of the improvement within the LPA
What page are you
limits.
on?
2 of 6. It's the contract,
Okay.
less the federal aid set aside by the state. Pretty much says that whatever the feds don't cover, we have to cover.
Yes. No, that I am sure, well, no. When we bid, now we'll know more about this when we bid. They'll put the bids out next month or so. And I'm sure we'll have to make adjustments after 8 years.
Was part of the cost of moving those poles?
There's no cost moving the poles.
Okay. What about the wires on the poles?
The utilities are required to move the poles.
So apparently, as far as the changes on right-of-ways, easements, those kind of things are getting close as far as having all that.
All the
resolved.
easements are done, the court cases are done. We had to take Speedway to court. They were the last ones to get them to agree to things.
You're okay with what you see here?
Yes, I mean, we've been working on this for years. Ohio State, the Cuyahoga Interstate Planning Commission, ODOT, councils for 8 years.
But if they start this, we know that the federal funds are available.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes. I have no doubt that we'll end up paying we won't be paying any more than the 120.
130.
30.
130, okay. That's like anything else that we've got to tell us, we just tell them no. We don't have it. And this is what we have, this is what we're given.
Okay, what's the next move?
Approve the final resolution.
Do we need to suspend the three reading rule?
Yes. First, suspend the 3-year rules for resolution ordinance 2111. Suspend the 3 reading rule.
This is a resolution, not an ordinance.
You still have to suspend it.
Well, no, but
Oh,
he said ordinance.
Oh, I'm sorry. Resolution,
sorry.
resolution ordinance, so this is resolution 2111, suspend the 3 reading rule.
I'll make that motion.
1 second.
Mr. Austin made a motion to suspend the 3 reading rule on the final resolution 2111 regarding South Point sidewalks. Mr. Payne seconded. Roll call, Mrs. Daniel.
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman.
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes.
Mr. Austin.
Yes.
Mr. McCoy.
Yes.
Mr. Classing.
Yes.
Ordinance
Now
2618.
we gotta adopt it.
Oh, that's right. Now I need a motion to adopt resolution 2111.
I'll second.
Mr. McCoy made a motion to adopt Resolution 2111. Mr. Austin seconded. Roll call, Mrs. Chapman.
Yes.
Mr. Payne.
Yes.
Mr. Austin.
Yes.
Mr. McCoy.
Yes.
Mr. Classing.
Yes.
And Mrs. Daniel.
Yes.
Ordinance 2618, an ordinance to amend appropriation ordinance 2519 to make appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of South Point during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026. Tell us about this one, boy.
What's the purpose? Why did you have to increase that much?
We have received some money that was not in the revenue budget, and I have requested the county auditor to increase our revenue on that. And in order to spend it, we need to appropriate it, and
I know, but why do you have to spend it?
because we didn't have as much to appropriate at the beginning because of the police issues with the budget and the previous audit. So this will allow us to pay the normal bills.
Is this where we deducted it this year, from this year to make up?
Well, this is,
We had it.
there was money from the loan on the vehicles that they gave back to us in a form of a check. And then some monies that we were not getting prior to because of the other bank accounts
Okay.
that we're getting now.
Okay. Make a motion to suspend the 3 reading rule. Do we declare an emergency
Yeah, section 4.
and declare an emergency?
I'll second it.
Mr. Classing made a motion to suspend the 3 reading rule on ordinance 2618 and ordinance to amend appropriation ordinance 2519 to make appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the Village of South Point, State of Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026. Mr. Payne seconded. Roll call, Mr. Payne.
Yes.
Mr. Austin.
Yes.
Mr. McCoy.
Yes.
Mr. Classing.
Yes.
Mrs. Daniel.
Yes.
And Mrs. Chapman.
Yes.
Need a motion to adopt ordinance 2618. Mr. Classy, Mr. McCoy.
This is 2617, correct?
No, it's 2618.
Okay, well, it says 17 on my paper.
Yeah. When I sent it to you, I didn't have it, but the paper that was printed out should have 2618.
Yeah, she had the changes, she thinks they're all.
Mr. Classing made a motion to adopt ordinance 2618. Mr. McCoy seconded it. Roll call, Mr. Austin?
Yes.
Mr. McCoy?
Yes.
Mr. Classing?
Yes.
Mrs. Daniel?
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman?
No.
And Mr. Payne?
Yes.
All right, Chief, you want to talk about Joe?
Yeah, excuse me. I think I mentioned before we had lost one of our new hires, Ryan McKenzie. He had quit. And it dissolved abruptly and went to the sheriff's office. We kind of got into a speed, if you will, high speed, trying to figure out who could possibly be available to take that position. We made phone calls to me as well as a couple other officers were calling around, seeing if anyone would be available to want to take that part-time job at $18.75 an hour. And so we just throwing names out, and Joe's name was one of the ones that we threw out. We're kind of focused in on him. We really had no one else that was interested. And from my experience with Joe, when he was here, we had public liked him. Always had great review. Joe was always a good cop. Did he have, from time to time, personal issues and things that grounded down his life? I think we all do. But when he left here, he left of his own accord. We didn't have any punishment on him. It was his decision to put a 2 weeks notice in. And the reason he left was I accepted his 2 week notice at the moment that he gave me his 2 week notice. So it got right down to the very last minute. It was 2 days before his 2 weeks was up, and he wanted to recant that. That would make the second time he did that. Out of not wanting to make precedents for others to use that as a possible tool, he was explained that I accepted your resignation the day you gave it to me. He accepted that and he moved on. Lost track of him, but heard that he had actually went to other agencies. He went to New Boston. I've done my due diligence. We've heard what, some things that had happened at New Boston. And I spoke with the chief down there. I asked him a battery of questions, which he was gracious enough to answer. He didn't give me anything unless I asked him. I mean, that's where he was with that. He was asked at the very end of our discussion whether or not he would, if in the event he could hire him back up there. He said he would. He said that he, pretty much the same conclusion I had. So it was proposed to Joe. I called him back. I said, if in the event I can offer you this job, would you take it? I said, ask your family. Be sure that you can if it's offered. From that point, here we are. Now, questions about any of that? I mean, I would like to cover in an executive session if you wanted to get in depth of what my interview of him was.
ORC is correct, the mayor appoints, the council approves. I will appoint him if would council approve it?
If I could get approval from you. He has been told this: if we put him on, based upon not of previous events that he's done that's been outside the line of policy and procedure, just based on the two events where he gave me 2 week notices and then retracting them, and I start to see a trend. If someone's trying to use that as a ploy, I understand why he done that. There's reasoning behind it that I can relate with. It was also told to him that under Ohio Revised Code, we can extend his probation to 1 year instead of the standard 6 months as Ohio Revised Code lays out. I explained to him if he is given the job, he will be placed on 1-year probation. And under that probationary period, that gives quite a bit of flexibility as far as the rights of employment.
Is he available to work all shifts?
Right now, I have went back in and revamped scheduling. Scheduling has been a big issue for me discussing things with all the officers. Scheduling getting changed abruptly. I have now set schedules in after discussion with all the officers, what would be, it was a round table type discussion. Tell me what you want, and I'll give you the most I can give you. I think ultimately, we came up with a schedule that gave everyone 75% of what they wanted. And also gave them my guarantees that they would have great advance before any change would be made to that schedule. With the understanding that they have families, that we just can't make up schedules and change schedules because someone goes on vacation. You know, that somebody has family. And that become a trend, and that made officers unhappy. I mean, you start to kind of throw that into a mix. You know, they had plans, next thing you know, they're having to fill shifts because somebody went on vacation. Well, that's why we have overtime for. And that gives opportunity for the others to come in and fill those shifts. And unfortunately, it does put us in a place where we are not double shift, and we're not at full coverage as what our ordinances say we should be. We still sometimes will have areas that are not covered. But I found already, with the adjustments we've made, I have Mark off right now going up for evidence school. Well, I have officers that are making those advancements on their own accord, reaching out to me saying, Chief, can I adjust my schedule you have me on where I'm overlapping? Can I move that back to help you cover? So you can already see the effects working in that way where they're wanting to pitch in without me mandating anything. I always feel if I have to mandate overtime, you start to get an unhappy house. And everybody's putting their foot forward and helping out. So, but that still doesn't eliminate, complete gaps. I mean, we have gaps here and there, but if we put Joe on, Joe will be filling a shift that will be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That'll be our day shifts. He's been told that shift will not change. And if it does change, he will be given at least a month advance. All of them will be. But there should be no reason for schedule changing. And they've also been told that no flipping of schedules. If they want to change a schedule or a day, I'm not going to allow that. If you want to change name, plaster to a schedule, you want to change that up, I'm okay with that, but it has to get my approval first. So if Landon wants to change from midnights to whoever we have on days, you're changing the whole schedule. You're just flipping. You're not taking day for day or picking this out. That way we keep it from being confusing. So I have given them flexibility in those areas. But the others, they've got 75%-ish of what they desired. Seems they're happy with those shifts. Some were upset that they hadn't had weekends off forever. Well, we were able to navigate a schedule around that gives them their all the weekends off so they can see their family. So Joe would be the one filling in that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday day shift that we're trying to fill. And if I could say one thing. When he did work here, I always had rave comments from the public. The public always said wonderful things about him. He has a good way with the people. Now, can I say that, I haven't had complaints? I've had complaints on every officer. I kind of think as long as what we do, you're gonna get people upset. But Joe was one that I just never really got a lot of complaints about. He was always real social. He was a social guy. But with the policy and procedure, the way we have it, the way we can put it when you're kind of watch on him, if you will. That covers us, and if anything comes up, we're wide open for change.
So in total, not counting, how many years does he have with Southwood Police Department?
Didn't know he was gonna ask that question. I know.
I
What is it?
I just thought of it.
No,
I just-
he's had well over 5 years
Yeah.
with South Point.
I know he's been here a while.
Yeah, he's been here a long time, and he's garnered friends, and he's garnered enemies. I mean, there's along with that job and position, but I think out of the selections and the people that we could have on, I know what to expect from Joe. When I hired him, and this is not a dig on Ryan in no way, he was a good police officer. But he was still in that rookie stage. And he's gonna be for a while. The training sequence takes a while. It takes you a good 2 to 3 years to get your seafaring feet. Well, when you look at Braden, on the other hand, Braden, he's really doing well. He's flourishing. He's doing well. He knows if he gets into deep water, he knows he can call me. He knows he can call Mark. He knows he can call Woody. He knows the phone call away. But he goes in headstrong, and until he runs into a problem, and he back makes a phone call. Hey, we got this going on. Can you bail me out? Got you. And we figure it out. But he's excited about his job. I think Ryan's biggest thing was that he just wanted to, he thought the sheriff's department would be better. Well, I hope it is for him. I think we're better. And I think we're moving in that direction. But I guess what I'm asking for is your all's.
Trust your judgment, Chief.
I appreciate that.
And that's what I told him today. I called him, asked him some questions, and I say, I trust you, Chief, because I know nursing, you know police work.
Do we have a motion? And a second?
I second.
Do we have a vote?
Yeah, call roll for a vote.
Okay. Mr. McCoy made a motion to hire Joe Lewis as a part-time police officer with a 1-year
1 year probation.
probation. And Mrs. Daniel seconded it. Roll call, Mr. McCoy,
Yes.
Mr. Classing,
Yes.
Mrs. Daniel,
Yes.
Mrs. Chapman,
No.
Mr. Payne,
Yes.
Mr. Austin.
Yes.
He will still have to have his physical, so. All right.
Mayor, quick question. He's taking a cut to come back here, correct?
Yes, from his
$3,
last,
$3.50 an hour?
from his last job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he liked it here.
He was also corporal when he left.
Yeah, he was.
He was in line to take the school resource officer.
He was. He had, I don't want to speak too much about personal things. I mean, about his personal life. I mean, he had things in his life that made him make decisions that he had to make. So, those conversations he left with me. So, I didn't see anything in those that were unlike many other people.
Okay,
So,
we'll move along. The trash bid. I will say on, you should have had time to look over it. On one, intent and exclusivity, section C, C instructions below, that should be taken out. We will take that part out. That's page 2. 230-yard dumpster for public use will be 2 separate days per year. The trash people give us a dumpster for party in the park.
What part are you in?
Specifications, page, I think, page 2. Page 2.
One of those light
One,
colored.
intent and exclusivity.
Oh, see, I see it, okay, gotcha.
C, we'll just, see instructions below. We'll take that part off. There are,
But the whole thing or just the instructions?
just see instructions below. There are no instructions below. A couple things got past us. Section 9, all waste, material waste.
Yeah.
Are you gonna leave that in there?
Yeah, we'll leave that in there because that'll give us that'll give us the, for party in the park.
Okay,
That's all that is party in the park. They give us a free of charge
okay.
for party in the park. Section 9, all waste material containers must have a cover, have a maximum capacity of 96 gallons. If the bid doesn't go to with cart, there's no reason for a number 9. If they go without a cart, there's no reason for a number 9. So we could delete that, and if it's a cart, unless there's some way to take it, to say if bid includes a cart, that would be the container. See what I'm saying?
This cart meaning the one with wheels?
Yes.
Okay.
So scratching 9 then.
Unless we could change it to say, if the bid includes a cart,
Bid it both ways.
or we are bidding it both ways, with and without a cart. So we could leave number 9, if it's a cart, all right.
All you gotta do is just disclose it if that's what you're doing.
Number 12, shall permit residents to use 2 30-yard containers. I think I got in there 2 30-yard containers again. So number 12, we don't allow the residents to use the containers. The 2 containers are for party in the park.
So we're gonna scratch that one.
We'll scratch 12. So then she'll note that on the bid. So then everything will move up. And that should be it.
What about 19? We talked about, you got yourself in there as opposed to the administrator. You want to be put in that position?
Is there anything else in there that says the mayor?
You accept the bids, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
On 20.
Well, and may direct the mayor to
Oh, yeah.
re-advertise for bids, but that's, let's change that one to administrator.
Anything that says mayor goes to, or just
No.
that one? Okay.
No, down there before, in case of failure of contractor, then the mayor will step in and
Leave that
re-advertise for
alone.
bids. Yeah,
Okay.
leave that one alone.
What date do we wanna have the bids back?
What date can you have them at? Can you have them tomorrow, the
Well,
next
I mean,
day?
when they would get them back to
Okay.
us.
Has any of them seen this yet? No one has.
No one but you.
I would think you would give them 2 weeks to get this thing put together.
They're going to have to put it legal.
What?
There are legal people who have to look at it too.
Yeah. At least.
2 weeks from